The following Let's Play has been rated perfectly fine to watch. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found, mwahaha! Alright, continuing forth. When we last left off, nothing really happened, actually. We just fought a whole bunch of battles. That's gonna be a boring episode.
Hopefully the commentary will keep everybody enthralled.
We also got this item. Room key. The key in the mine room. How conveniently specific, I guess. Let's use it. Then we get... You know, for the longest time, I thought this was like a hole that we were somehow stepping over.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess the shading
kinda sucks.
Found Zoom shoes. Are these any different? Let's find out.
Zoom!
Speed increased by 20. Oh, that is different. It used to be 10.
I always thought it was cool.
Oh, and it increases stuff this time. So, yeah. Bowser, you get the Zoom shoes. Bowser's gonna go in first in battle now. So, we got stuff to talk about.
Yes, so... actually, here, I'll do a little brief history lesson. When I first got into LPs, I was trying to find out exactly what everybody was using for uploading. And it turned out that, you know, a lot of people like doing the shorter LPs, YouTube, so everybody uploaded to YouTube. Personally, I couldn't stand looking for a stopping place every 10 minutes of gameplay, so that was going to work for me, so I was looking for alternatives. Eventually I went to, like, Google Video, because, you know, when Google and YouTube were separate, they had their own little Google thing, and that eventually got shut down completely, right?
Yeah, because they decided they didn't want video game stuff or something.
Alright, I don't know what it was.
This was YouTube, so, I mean, like, it kind of got rid of
Or maybe it was upload issues.
It might have been. Actually, I did have a lot of upload issues with it, but, you know, I just chalked it up to me being a noob at Let's Plays, which hasn't really much changed, but whatever. Anyways, after
Chain
that...
Chomp versus Chain Chomp. Who do you think's gonna win?
Chain Chomp.
It's a draw.
So, eventually, I tried Mega Video, because Mega Upload has their own video hosting, and eventually, like, that wasn't working either. I can't remember why it didn't. I'm pretty sure I explained
Mega Video,
it in one of my really old LPs.
Was that the one that I started looking at and where I started with my Let's Plays?
Was that Mega Video or was that Vimeo?
No, you did Vimeo before Mega Video.
Was it? Yeah, I tried Vimeo. Yeah,
I do remember Mega Video had the Ultimate Story on it the first time.
Yeah, that's what was there. But yeah, Vimeo kicked me out for uploading copyright content when it's just video games. When I looked on Vimeo, like a lot of LPers from the essay forums, you know, the Something Awful forums, the people that originally started Let's Playing have freaking Vimeo accounts that they upload LPs to, that they're still there. Like probably one of my favorite Let's Players from the original essay forums was Accounting Nightmare, and I think she still has a Vimeo account.
Isn't that the Australian chick or whatever?
I don't know where she's from, but anyway, so Vimeo didn't work out, and then Dre, you mentioned Viddler. You got me stuck on Viddler. And Viddler was amazing.
Let's step back a bit. Go back to Mega Video, was it?
Oh.
The reason we didn't stick with that place was because they had this... Well, first off, I had uploading issues at one point, but aside from that, they also had this annoying limit where a person could only watch 72 minutes of video in a day.
That's what it was.
Which sounds like a good amount, except when you consider that both Lantis and I upload an hour each, so you'd wind up only being able to watch one of our videos at a time.
That's what it was. Oh gosh, that was so stupid. So, and Dre looked around and eventually found Viddler, and he was like, dude, check this out. And Viddler was amazing. They, like, at this time, all these... Ow.
Ouch.
But yeah, at the time, all these video hosting sites had some pretty strict size limits, and Viddler had a 500 meg video limit, which was the best by far. Not only that, their site had a cleaner look, and eventually they eventually got this nice embeddable playlist that we were currently using at RPG Maker magazine at our forum.
Plus and that also wonderful feature where you can add comments throughout the video.
Yeah, that too, where you can comment on specific areas of the video. The thing about Viddler is, it's not so huge as YouTube, and not so full of... Like, I consider the YouTube commenters, like, 95% of them completely brain dead. Like,
basically a bunch of N-words.
No, but the thing is, YouTube commenters are some of the most unintelligent people. I run across so many comments that have like several sentences with no periods, no capitalization, and no real I can't make out what they're trying to say. It's like they don't even speak English sometimes.
They do text speak too, a lot.
Oh, and why do you do that when you have a keyboard? I can talk on a keyboard, or I can type on a keyboard just about as fluently as I can speak. It's not hard. So, and if YouTube had the ability... Alright, for a second, let's just think about this just for a second. If YouTube had Viddler's ability to leave a comment on any moment on the video where your comment would actually pop up below the video and say whatever it is you said, if that function was available on YouTube, can you imagine what a video would be like on YouTube? Just a random video on YouTube. It would be full of the...
You couldn't go anywhere without crying over someone else's comment.
Actually, I think there are videos on YouTube that allow users to make
annotations.
Their own annotations, right?
Like the time like you type in a time to go here or whatever.
No. Like you can put your own annotation.
Oh, like the little boxes.
Yeah, like the little bubbles that pop up.
Yeah.
I think there are some videos on YouTube that have user submitted annotations.
Yeah.
If you can find a video that has that enabled, I bet you what you see is a train wreck.
Yeah. I've been to a few of those videos, and it's like I can't even see the video.
Yep.
And on top of that, right? You don't even get a notification when somebody adds one of them. I tried.
So, yeah. So, that's why that wouldn't work. So, I really like that about Viddler, the fact that you can leave, comments in certain... Or if you wanted to just leave a general comment that wasn't in the video, you could leave a general comment below that wasn't associated with a certain time, so... and that with a playlist and the moderate upload video size limit and just a nice looking website, it was a wonderful, wonderful site. And we've been LP on that for forever now, right?
Pretty much since I started Let's Playing anyway.
Right.
More or less, give or take.
So, fast forward a bit, YouTube removed their time limit. So
long as you're a good boy.
Yeah, as long as you're a little good YouTuber, you get that limit. Like, I don't even know what the credentials are to take that limit off. There's a lot of LPers out there that still have that limit imposed when they don't have any strikes on their account or anything. It's the weirdest thing.
I don't know. A lot of it, I think, has to do with if you get any copyright issues within your first few uploads, because it took me, I would say about 6 to 10 videos, I can't remember exactly, before I got that 10-minute limit removed and I didn't have any copyright issues. I think if you don't have any copyright issues before that point, then they'll remove the limit on you, but if you do, then they won't. That's what I'm guessing, though.
Yeah. So, anyways, the limit got removed, so I ended up moving all my videos to YouTube instead. Just because and so, since then, I think we've all been uploading to both Viddler and YouTube. Yeah. So, that's just kind of how things have been going for a while.
Even though Viddler's not a very popular place.
No, it's not. I hardly get any views over there, but you know what? Whatever. It's not a big deal.
It was worth it for the comments.
Yeah. If anything, for the playlist and the ability to post in certain areas.
Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Wonderful.
Yeah, I think my Suikoden 2 one, I was averaging about 20 to 30 views of a video.
YouTube or Viddler?
Viddler. YouTube, yes, I'm not even doing that well.
Alright, so, anyways, the,
Well, do you really want to continue?
Yeah, those sun chips with the tomato and thing.
Oh, no, he's still on the phone, okay.
Yeah.
Sun chips are delicious. They're the only chips I like.
Bye. On Heaven's Subway.
Eat fresh.
Now, what's interesting about this is it can end 3 different ways. You can just let the bomb eventually explode and then he runs off. Or you could just leave the room and be the end of it. Goodbye.
Yeah. And I like how you could friggin' hide behind that little bunker. Like they have a little explosion bunker, the little window. Gushing out of eyes.
Oh, hi.
Chain Chomp.
Okay, so...
Have you ever heard of personal space, Chomp? Jeez.
The subject of Viddler.
Oh, yeah, so if I had one problem with Viddler, it was that it's susceptible to spam pretty bad.
Very.
You have to keep an eye on your Viddler account because people will spam it with, links to just random crap all the time. But that wasn't, that was a small price to pay for the things that are offered. Well, eventually I wanted to start doing higher, YouTube didn't have much of a limit on the actual video size. It's always been a time limit.
Yeah.
So I was looking at upgrading, my video quality because if you've been through my Flames of Eternity LP, you know that I was having some pretty bad issues getting my screen recorder problem straightened out. And I eventually settled on upgrading my quality, which means higher video sizes, which surpassed the 500 meg limit of Viddler. So I had to take it into Vegas or Windows Movie Maker and re-render it as something smaller, so it would, frickin' upload it to Viddler too. Well, now guess what? Viddler did something. They made a decision. That is that you can't get a Viddler account anymore without paying for it monthly.
And it's not even it's not a small price either. It's very expensive.
$50 a month.
It's like Xbox Live, except you don't even get to freaking do anything with it.
No, Xbox Live is $50 a year.
No, true.
Yeah, that's a year. And they want $50 a month. And somebody mentioned that this is like their way of combating all the spam.
Yeah. Which hasn't worked out so well because we've still gotten spam in some of our videos.
Yeah, we still get them. And so, as previously mentioned, we don't actually get a lot of views
Hey, Lantis.
on Viddler.
Remember how I was fighting off all those sniffets? Or getting killed by all those sniffets?
Oh, look at them! They've all got black suits now!
Except that one.
The heck?
Hey, look at them all there! Do you get to fight them?
These were already in the original game.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they were.
Really?
Yeah, well, alright, I don't think you knew about this, Sin. Check this out. So, remember when you hit the button in Booster Tower and you go back to Booster Way and there's that door that opens? Yeah. There's a sniffet jumping back and forth. Mm-hmm. If you lose to him on purpose, you don't actually lose. He's like, yeah, I get to be Sniffet 4, and he runs off. You leave the room, come back, there's another one, and it's the same thing as like, yeah, you get to be Sniffet 5, and you can get up to Snippet 8.
Wow.
And that's them here. Now upgraded Snippet
well,
beating
you. Not really Snippet 8, because this guy... Booster only wanted 7 of them, so that 8th one was kind of bunk.
Aw, poor little guy.
Also, you don't really get anything out of it, I don't think. It's just a little Easter egg.
What, is this it? Is that it? Like,
yeah.
That's funny. I like that. That's funny.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Yeah, there's that. You found a goodie bag.
My inventory is full.
Oh. This is why this game needs a bank. Don't get rid of that. Get rid of the frickin'
Pick me up.
Yeah, whatever.
My first video for Suicode 2 has 232 views on Viddler.
That's actually pretty good for Viddler.
Yeah, now we're guaranteed on Viddler not to ever really get an increase in views or comments or anything, because there is nobody out there that's going to pay $50 a month. Like, those of us that already have accounts, we're lucky. We got out of it. We're not going to have to pay that fee.
Alright, 2 things. First off, hey look, there's a little Samus doll in there.
I see it.
Also, what is this in here?
I think
It's a bird.
it's a... I don't... well, yeah, it's a bird. I just don't know what kind of bird.
I don't
It's
know.
a black.
I'm thinking maybe it's a bat or something.
Well, actually, a bat kind of seems more like what Booster would keep
Also, I
around.
just realized that this bird cage is shaped like Mario's house, with the pipe on top.
Yeah, I've always noticed the pipe on top.
Yay! How can you be lonely with someone like Booster around?
Right, he's he's entertaining you, eh? Wow, that balcony sure looks wide open. It almost looks like a place where a fight could take place.
What makes you say that?
Oh, just casual observation. So here comes a really interesting minigame. I really like this.
Wonder why there's a Mario doll up there.
Well, hey, just for funsies.
Hey, look at me, I'm back here. Can you hear me jumping? Boing, boing.
Just for funsies, do you want to actually fight them here and see if there's anything different with the fight? Not that there was much anything different with it anyways.
I'll get to that in a minute.
Alright. Oh yeah, but long story short, we're like, no, we're not dealing with Viddler anymore. That's messed up.
It's especially inconvenient for me because I do these Let's Plays of RPG Maker games, and when it comes to Viddler, I can tell the people who's made the games I'm playing, hey, go to this site, you can comment on whatever I'm doing right or whatever I'm doing wrong, or leave little developer commentaries. I can't do that now.
Yeah, and that sucks.
So there's
And
no
you're never gonna
no
be able
point.
to because, yeah, and you won't ever be able to because at YouTube, all the commenters at YouTube are just so freaking out of their mind. Like, in fact, I'm pretty sure everybody's aware of the LP or Deceased Crab, right?
Nope.
Well, you're stupid. Anyways, he actually takes the time. Like, he's really popular. He's got quite a few viewers, and he takes the time to block every single commenter that comments first on his videos. And I think that's awesome.
I hate when people do that. It's like, why? Why do you care?
Commenters, YouTube commenters, that's how they are. That's their mentality.
Oh, I
Like-
was first poster. No one gives a...
It's like, you know, posting first, or, you know, trying to get thumbs. Like, hey, if you like this, give me thumbs.
Oh, another thing I hate, too, is when people, like, dislike videos or something like that, and then they try and, like music especially, they try and relate it to the song, like, oh, this many number of viewers.
Insulting the dislikers, like.
Well, I actually like that because it's kind of creative.
But it's annoying when you have to see it every freaking video. It's like really.
It was a novelty to begin with. Now it's a little irritating. It's just. I'm sorry, and the people that are talking like they're texting on a phone. It just, I cannot stand it. You know the letter U is pronounced right? Not you.
Well, there's the short version and there's the long version.
Well, no. Whenever I see the letter U, I automatically say because that's what the letter U is pronounced. Like the letter A is pronounced a, letter B is pronounced buh.
Well, if it was pronounced buh, it'd be B-U-H.
Well, the letters aren't pronounced what they are.
Well, you have the short A, then you have the long A, and then you have
long A is pronounced A, but short U is pronounced
Uh-oh.
What I'm looking at?
Oh no!
So you all know how this actually ends, right?
Well, yeah, I do, and I'm pretty sure
course.
everybody else does.
I mean, anybody who's played this game pretty much is going to know what's going on here.
Right.
However, for those of you watching who don't,
dun dun dun.